Good day. We went live for 20 plays today. It's sort of a warm up for the scrimmage on Saturday. Wanted to sort of wet their tongue a little bit before the scrimmage Saturday. Tackle, be able to go back, watch the film. Number one defense, I thought played pretty good. They came out ahead of the number one offense in the points, and the number two offense came out ahead of the number two defense in the points. And so, and at the end, the losers end up running. But it was a good day. Saw some good energy. It wasn't the longest of days. We cut it back just a tad because we are getting thin at some positions. But I thought the effort was there. Sort of got to a little slow start, but I thought we really revved it up as early part of practice got going. So pretty pleased.
Well, how'd they go?
You touched on it last night. Now it's 3 practices in like 26 hours. So what sort of dividends can that pay?
Well, hopefully the retention rate. That's what you're looking for. You're getting more work. A lot of the young guys, the new guys are getting a chance to get more work. So all the installation, they can get it down and hopefully retain it better. And so installation is just about over for both sides of the ball for the most part. There's a couple of things we still got left to do. But we're just trying to get them more work. And here's the catchy thing. Some positions were really deep. And so a lot of those guys need a lot of work in order. We need a lot of reps to get everybody in the game. But some positions now have gotten really thin, so that limits the number that you can go with those guys. And so it's always a juggling act, in camp. That's the same. I could hit record and play this for y'all next year. It would be the same thing. Save me and you both time and just send it to you. It's the same story. But it's just camp. That's part of it.
You mentioned yesterday you're concerned how they bounce back. Obviously, you said they got off to a little bit of a slow start, but
yeah, coming off a night practice last night,
right.
And then getting back to the room late, and then an early start this morning. Took a little while to get their motors running, but we revved them up a little bit, and they end up responding well. And I thought it was a positive day.
Anyone stick out in the 20 live plays?
Both freshman running backs. I think that was pretty evident. Raymond Calais, Trey Regas, both made some exciting plays and just one showed speed, one showed some good power. Those were good to see. Need to go back and watch the film. I'm sure there's others, but those were the two guys that really stood out.
How about that play? When Calais was able to change direction and really showed off that speed that he had.
Yeah, that's one of those plays where you say don't, and then good play. So he reversed field, and not one of my favorite moves for anybody to make, but he's a freshman. He'll learn from it, but the guy, he got it done, so it's hard to fault somebody that makes an explosive play when they do that, but they don't always happen like that.
How do you feel about the offensive line as that unit comes together?
That unit has been not a surprise, but they're really working well together, considering we got some new pieces to that. But Eddie Gordon has been the leader, and he's doing a really nice job up front with those guys, and I really like the way they're progressing. Man, we're big, we're tall, we're getting a good push, and I really like the direction that those guys are going. And plus, we got depth there too.
How about Goodacre, able to get a little bit of experience last year, a couple starts under his belt, and he's coming in. How's he look this year?
Good. You know what? He's really changed his body this summer. The guy probably lost 15, 20 pounds, and the guy's moving well. I tell you, he's playing at a very high level. So, it's been exciting for him because he's been a guy that's come a long way since he's gotten here, and really proud for him.
Not factoring in injuries, is there any way that you'd play both of the true freshman running backs?
You never know. Like I said, whether it's injuries or whether you just needed depth, but they both showed today that they can play for us. Now they've got to be able to play more than just 5 snaps. They've got to be able to show they can do it on a consistent basis, and they've got to do it under the bright lights. And they'll get that opportunity on Saturday, and so they'll get quite a few carries this Saturday.
Ideally, though, do you space them out?
You'd probably like to do that, but you just don't know what the situation will arise if you need them both or not.
Any of the defensive guys stepped up today in the last couple of days that you're really standing out?
Well, I think Otha Peters every day is consistent. He's consistent every day, works hard, brings a lot of emotion. Trey Grenier the same way. Those guys are just leaders. They do their job. And Tracy Walker's another guy I saw made some plays today. He's an explosive player that can come off the edge. So we've got some experience on that side of the ball, and that's the thing that I really like about those guys, and a lot of speed.
Me.
All right.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Thanks. Appreciate it.